Live on MLB Network, this is Game 3 of the League Championship Series. It's Game 3 of the AL Championship Series between the New York Yankees and the Houston Astros. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to our exclusive postseason coverage on MLB Network. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Dan, lots to talk about here as we get ready for Game 3.
Well, when you start the series on the road, obviously you'd love to sweep the first two games, but coming out of there with a split is pretty solid too. Now they come home, they've taken back home field advantage, and we'll see if they can feed off this crowd and take control of this series.
The postseason is officially in full swing. Lineups and first pitch coming up next. The crowd is ready to erupt as their guys get set to take the field.
Houston Astros.
Quickly now, we'll look at the two guys who'll get the ball here in Game 3. With that, here's a look at the Yankees' starting lineup. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Matt, I can't wait to see what Aaron Judge has in store. We all know he's just a great baseball player. He's one of the elite players in the game, and it's always a privilege to see him do his thing. Hopefully he does just that in this one.
Trevor Bauer gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, thanks, Matty. Trevor Bauer, former first-round pick out of UCLA, has been a little bit inconsistent in his career. As a changeup, if he has the curveball, he could be really good.
Time for a look at the Astros on D. And let's take a look at Carlos Correa. I had an old friend say to me one time, this is a potential Hall of Fame career.
Digging in, Horace Simone. And we are set for baseball here this evening. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And we are underway from Houston as the first pitch of the night is taken for ball one. And he lays off ball four. That's exactly what you want your leadoff man to do. Work the count and get on base.
Batting second, here's the second baseman, Gene.
3-0 now. Now time to list the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Jerry Hillsdale.
You know, D-Row, I think Jerry Hillsdale is a very good hitter's umpire. Doesn't give much on the edges. He's going to make you put the ball over the plate.
Oh, I love me some Jerry Hillsdale. You have to come over those 17 inches. He ain't giving you anything on the outside corner, and that's the way it should be.
And boy, that misses as well. It's back-to-back walks to start out the inning.
Some guys take a little time to find the zone, but with the second walk of the first inning, it might be a little more than just settling in here. Not sure how long of a leash they'll give him, but they're not going to let him walk the world out there.
Settling in now, Aaron Judge. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
In now, Gary Sanchez. As with one away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike one. His numbers against Trevor Bauer, just a 1 for 9. Oh, and it's tailor-made to short. 6, 4, 3. It's a double play, and the inning is over. A couple of walks, but no damage. Time now for a quick look at the hometown Astros starting lineup. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, you've really got to be able to appreciate the incredible talent of Paul Goldschmidt. This guy is one of the great hitters of all time. 300 batting average with 300 home runs. That is a tremendous combo. He's a fun player to watch.
Jordan Montgomery will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, big lefty Jordan Montgomery. There's lots to like about this guy. The pride and joy of the University of South Carolina. Guy has a chance to be a really good pitcher for a long time. Good, clean, simple mechanics for a big guy. Repeats his delivery quite well. Has a chance to be a
Stepping up to the plate, Paul Goldschmidt. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And he takes ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here in the home half of the first in a scoreless ball game.
Batting second, left fielder, Adam Eaton.
Pitch is popped up. Shaw is there, and that's the first out of the inning.
Batting third,
stepping into the box, Carlos Correa. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here now the 2-2. Popped him up. Fisher takes charge, and he's got it. 2 down. And with 2 away now, let's give you a look at what's happening in the National League Championship Series, as they've got a good one brewing over there as well. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
Alex Bregman.
Coming to the plate now, Alex Bregman, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. They'll try again, 1-2. Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. So now 2 men in scoring position.
Well, he's just lost complete control of the baseball in this inning. 2 walks and now a wild pitch. You know he's talking to himself in his head, and I can't imagine he's saying any real nice things either.
Here now the 2-2. Breaking ball swung on in the dirt. And the throw to first ends the inning. Giancarlo Stanton now. His numbers against Trevor Bauer. He's only 2 for 10. He also has 1 home run. First pitch on its way. Fouled off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Way in front of that fastball.
You know, when you're facing a top-of-the-line pitcher like this, he's going to be down around the knees like that more often than not. The key is punishing whatever mistakes he makes, but so far he hasn't made many.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Another slow breaking ball that misses down low. Again, a 1-2. Giancarlo swings, and this ball is hit well into left field. Gone! A solo home run here off the bat of Giancarlo Stanton. His second home run of the series as the Yankees will grab a 1-0 lead.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
So striding in, Steve Fisher, as he'll get his first opportunity. Right side hit hard, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
Hey guys, he doubled up on that breaking ball. The batter obviously timed the first one. The second one he was not going to let go. Good wood on that one, able to drive it for a base hit.
Into the box now, Aaron Hicks, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. His numbers against Trevor Bauer, he's only 1 for 10. Now the 3-2 pitch, and this is on the ground to short, could be 2. The second for 1, on to Goldschmidt, a double play, inning over. Yankees are off and running early thanks to the solo home run. On to the bottom of inning number 2. Now 1-0 Yanks. Here's Justin Smoke now. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
Designated hitter, Justin Smoke.
Here now the 2-2. Hit the other way out toward right field. Judge is there, 1 away.
Batting 7, catcher, Mike Zunino.
Striding in for Houston, Mike Zunino.
That pitch was way down on 2-2, but give the hitter some credit there. Sometimes with 2 strikes, you're more off to expand the strike zone, but he didn't and held off on that one that wasn't even close.
So he got him swinging. Mike Zunino becomes out number 2 this inning.
Shebler.
And that brings up Scott Shebler, as he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second.
Then down through the strike zone. Wouldn't throw the exact same pitch right here. Might want to cheat towards one of the corners.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. And a fastball misses there, ball 4.
Well, he's really laboring in the early going here. That's his 3rd walk of the game already. We'll see if he can get it together or if this is just one of those days where he's going to have to grind his way through this start.
So striding forward now, Tony Kemp. And we'll see if they can make him pay for the 2-out walk. Always considered a big no-no, of course. First offering on its way. And a slider on the inside for strike 1. Popped him up. Shaw in foul ground makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Coming to the plate now, Kevin Kenney, and he'll start out their half of the 3rd, top of the order to follow. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Yeah, Matty, he's very late on that first pitch. I got to think he was guessing off speed.
Now here's the pitch. And a pitch up and in, keeping him honest, 1-1. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out.
Now batting.
Digging in to try it again, Horace Simone. He drew a walk his first. Hard hit ball to second. Throw gets him, 2 down.
The batter, number 13, second baseman, Gene Segura.
In now, Gene Segura reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. Throws him for strike 3, and that retires the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. They lead it 1-0. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, George Springer. He drew a base on balls his first time up. From the stretch. In the dirt. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And that'll move the runner up to second as it takes away the double play possibility.
And this is what happens when a power hitter is at the plate. You don't want to give him anything in the zone, and sometimes that leads to those tough-to-handle wild pitches. There's a chance they just put him on first now to avoid him doing any real damage.
Ground ball foul down the left side. And now there's ball 4 as this goes straight to the backstop.
Third baseman, number 2, Alex Bregman.
So stepping in, Alex Bregman, as he's got a chance to turn. Bregman is a player referred to as clutch by teammates, coaches, and of course the media. He seems to find himself in pressure situations often, and it's hard to find many instances where those moments have gotten the best of him. It just appears he really relishes the big spot. Grounded down the third baseline. Shaw gloves it, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. 2 left for the Astros. They still trail 1-0.
Play ball.
Leading off for the Yankees, right fielder,
Ball 4. Wait for ball.
Striding in once again, Travis Shaw comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First pitch on its way. And a fastball just a bit high. Called strike over the outside corner.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk.
And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. Schebler racing back. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Digging in, Steve Fisher. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. Throws it on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. Yanks strand a pair, but they lead it 1-0.
leading off for the Astros, second baseman, Tony Kemp.
First delivery to him on the way. Popped him up. Segura waits on it. 1 out. A little bit over halfway home tonight, bottom of the 5th, as we get a look at our line score to this point. And boy, just one hit for these guys, and they have not swung the bats well. That's putting it mildly. So it's back to the top of the order now, and stepping in, the power hitting first baseman Paul Goldschmidt. And here's a ball hit in the air. Heading after it is Judge, but this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Got him.
That was aggressive pitching in that at bat, and I like seeing that. He showed all hard stuff until the 5th and final pitch for the strikeout. When you work off your hard stuff, it really opens up your secondary pitches to be more deceptive.
In now is Adam Eaton, as he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The 1-0 home. Swing and a liner. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit.
Now batting, the shortstop, Carlos Correa.
At the plate, Carlos Correa. He flew out in his last at-bat. Now he'll step off the rubber and go to first. And he's back easily. On the move is Eaton. That's a strike to throw down. He's well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base.
That's pretty savvy base running, right? A lot of pitchers don't throw over twice in a row, so I think he was going on first movement, and it worked out nicely.
To 2-2 now.
Hey, this guy is 1 strike away from absolutely cruising through the first 5 innings. No need to even warm up the bullpen the way this guy's pounding the zone.
Curveball, and he buckled him, but it's full 3-2.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
The 3-2 one more time, and that misses. Ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out.
Man, as a pitcher, I can tell you that is so frustrating. He's got 2 outs, and he wants to get that 3rd out as quickly and painlessly as possible, but that hitter makes him work his tail off, and he still loses him.
Here's George Springer as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second. Here now the 2-2. Grounded to the right. He's got it. On to first, and the Astros can't cash in as that ends the inning. 2 left for the Astros. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Brad Peacock takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 41, Brad Peacock.
And record the first out of the inning. Digging in now for the Yankees, Aaron Judge. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A cold strike on the inside corner.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
Into the box, Gary Sanchez. As he'll watch a slider that stays inside for ball 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. The 1-2. Popped him up. Goldschmidt on the move, and that ends the inning. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some.
Hit hard. Foul. The 1-1. Hard ground ball to third. And that'll get on through into left for a leadoff single.
Sometimes you got to tip your cap. The pitcher spotted his pitch down in the zone right there below the knee. Offensive player was all over it.
Here comes the Yankee skipper on his way to the mound. And a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. So he'll depart with the lead and a chance to be the winner, but he is responsible for the tying run at first. Randall Delgado takes over on the mound here with nobody out in the 6th inning.
Randall Delgado.
Justin Smoke will be the first to stand in against the new pitcher, as he'll do so with the runner at first and nobody out. Here's the first pitch to him, and this one gets away. And not what they were hoping for, as that moves the possible tying run into scoring position.
Well, when a reliever comes in a game, he always wants to make a big impression, but I don't think uncorking a wild one was what he had in mind. Sometimes it takes a reliever a little bit of time to be comfortable on the mound.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Hit hard on the ground towards second. There's Segura, and there's one down now.
The catcher, number 3, Mike Zunino.
Next up for the Astros, Mike Zunino. No hits to this point.
Here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
Pitch on its way now to Zunino. He struck him out, the 3rd time he's fanned in the game. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out. A strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
And that brings up Scott Schebler. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground. The 3-1 takes a strike for a full count now, 3-2.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. On to the back third tonight. Stick around on MLB Network. Steve Cishek is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 46, Steve Cishek.
Giancarlo Stanton now. It was a walk in his last trip.
Designated hitter, Giancarlo Stanton.
First pitch of the at-bat. A ball and no strikes. Crowd gets up for the 3-2. Turned on down the line. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Third baseman, Travis Shaw.
And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hard hit toward the hole. Throw on to first will get him. Scored at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are 2 away now. At the plate, Steve Fisher. He got called out on strike. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Springer giving chase. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers, but they're on top 1-0. Domingo Germán gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Domingo Germán.
Stepping in now, the speedy Tony Kemp. 0-2. The 0-2 once more. Now here's a shot out to right center field. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he'll get in at second base as the tying runs aboard with a leadoff double. Finally, a little something for them to get excited.
Kind of roll they can get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now, and his guys are looking to erase that. He's set, and the pitch. Hammered the other way to deep right field. Judge going back on the warning track. He makes the catch. And he'll make it up to third safely here with 1 away. So digging in now, Adam Eaton. He's got a hit in 3. And he struck him out. And wouldn't this be something if he could work out of this with that 1-run lead still in check?
That strikeout changes the whole complexion of the inning. He was definitely pitching for it with a runner on third and 1 out, and he got it. Now it's going to take a hit or something like a wild pitch to get that guy home.
Here's Carlos Correa now, as he'll take a look at ball 1. 0-2 for him to this point. And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. Set to start the 9th now from Space City, Houston, Texas, as we continue our MLB Network presentation. Chris Davinsky enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Gene Segura standing in, head-to-head against Chris Davinsky. He's got 5 base hits in 25 tries. He's taken him deep once. First pitch coming. Here it is. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. Davinsky, 30 years of age. He was a 25th round pick back in 2011.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
Yankee shortstop behind in the count 1-2.
Broke out the sweeping slider right there and just missed off the edge. If he would have caught the corner right there, I think he's got a backwards K.
The 1-2. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Eaton is under it. One away.
Up next for the Yankees, right fielder.
Here's big Aaron Judge. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far.
This one will bend foul. Had plenty of distance, though, as it landed in the upper deck.
And he takes a cold strike at the knees, and that'll run things full. Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
That's the third time in this game he's gone down on strikes. Not the game he was hoping to have when he was taking batting practice, but at least his guys are ahead.
In now, Gary Sanchez. Swung on and driven to right, and no doubt about it. And it's gone. It's a solo shot here for Gary Sanchez. His second home run of the series, and this is now a 2-0 lead for the Yankees.
The bullpen is going to have to take care of business in the bottom half of this inning, but they're going to be able to throw a lot freer that they've got that extra run to play with. Insurance runs are always huge.
Giancarlo Stanton will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the second inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. First pitch on its way. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Stanton is a great guy to have at the plate in a spot where the long ball would be big. He's got over 400 of them in his career.
And he loves the moment. Period. The end. He loves the moment, and this pitcher knows it and knows how many homers he's hit in his career. Don't be surprised if he nibbles in this situation.
Popped him up. Correa is there. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning.
Now pitching for.
So with a safe situation on tap, they'll hand the ball over to a formidable force indeed. The very hard-throwing left-hander, Aroldis Chapman. And that brings up Scott Schebler. And Dan, what's gone wrong for this lineup today? They're only 3 outs away from being shut out.
Boy, you
1-0 count. Here it is. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, digging for 2. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
That's exactly what they needed. Down by 2 runs, the leadoff man puts himself in scoring position with the tying run coming to plate. The temptation for the next batter is to swing for the fences and tie it up with 1 swing, but a base hit brings home a run and keeps momentum on your side. We'll see how he goes about it.
Stepping in now, the speedy Tony Kemp. He represents the potential tying run if he can launch one or find a way around the bases.
Yeah, man.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. And this is swung on and missed. And boy, they took care of a key man there. 1 away.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Runner at second, 1 away, and stepping in, the power-hitting first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And he chased up and out of the zone, a swing and a miss.
Get it ready, big boy. This guy's throwing 3 digits right here. The best way.
Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
Now, after back-to-back strikeouts, he's got a real good chance of making that leadoff double pretty much meaningless. He's made some good pitches, and these hitters have really failed driving him in or at least getting him over.
In now is Adam Eaton. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. And this will be a called strike 2, and trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight.
Let's see if he continues to climb that ladder, or does he try and get him fished?
One strike from a shutout. Here it comes. And he strikes him out to end it here as they were able to get the possible tying run to the plate but could not cash in.
Man, facing Chapman is not for the faint of heart as he unleashes fireball after fireball. Gets the final out here and another save. What a weapon Chapman is.
Time for one final check of the line score as you see the key players there in this shutout victory. And there's no better time of year to come up big for your team than in the postseason, and that's exactly what this man did. He's our top player of the game. This evening's game finishes 2-0 the final score. So the Bronx Bombers have taken a 2-1 lead in this league championship series. Jordan Montgomery takes home the win. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and the entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network. Have a good night, everybody.